Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our garage here, which we still haven't named yet. We're here in the wash bay with our Superbird. There it is, Plymouth Superbird. I had looked it up. I did put it in the last video, letting you guys know that it is a 1970s Plymouth Superbird. And I was correct. Plymouth is a branch off of Dodge, for those of you who didn't know. So I knew something. So I figure the first thing that we can get started here is we can throw on some of those parts that we had picked up in the last episode. So we can see here there's this power steering pump. We'll throw that guy on. That'll be good. Needs a crankshaft, needs pistons, and the whole 9 yards. I believe everything else we found was just body stuff. The intake manifold here, we need more of the engine. We need pistons and everything to get that in, and the radiator fan, the ignition. So yeah, we can put on some side mirrors, new trunk, tail light. I did pick up a headlight, but I don't think that you gotta put the front bumper in first. Yeah, so we will actually be removing a couple of parts because I'm pretty sure we picked up some better ones. So yeah, you can see here we've got, that's a pretty nice looking one. We got a way better condition tail light. Did pick up a couple mirrors. I don't know if the ones we picked up are better. That's kind of the issue with picking stuff up out of the scrapyard. Unless you can remember exactly what you picked up, looks like that one was better, then you don't know if you're actually gaining anything. And it does look like we might have both been better, so that might have gotten lucky there. Like I said, the headlight can't go on. We replaced the tail light, both mirrors, so that looks like all we can do there. So for today's episode, I want to take a quick look at the job offers, because it does seem that we are far enough in the game now where even regular jobs are starting to offer pretty decent payouts. If we can get the expansion and be able to fix up some parts and everything, then that would be pretty good. I wonder if we should jump into a paint shop though right away. If we look over here, the paint shop is 15,000. We're halfway there. We have had to replace body panels and stuff a couple times now, and we haven't been able to replace the paint. So it is a tough call. Alright, we have another supercar. Timing needs to replace. No bonuses. No bonuses on this hot rod. No bonuses on the Eclipse. We do have bonus money on what appears to be a Porsche, and it looks like a big job, so we are going to take that order today. We'll tackle up some bigger ones, and this last job here has bonus XP. None of these jobs look too big, so we'll just work on this Porsche here for now. So we'll move her on over to car lift A. Alright. The Otto Tutto Levetiano. Oh my goodness, that's an interesting thing. Oh, this is an electric car. It comes with a Proton ER. Okay, so this is going to be our first electric car. This is going to be exciting. So, looks like nothing. Absolutely nothing has been discovered. So we're going to go through and look. We're going to go through and use our tools and see what we can find. See if we can, yeah, you can see this is in a fully electric car. Oh yeah, this is super cool. Alright, we'll try and figure out our problems here. Okay, yeah, look at this. The gearbox is obviously gone. We got a bad cover. This cables here looks really bad. What else we got going on here? Looks like this AC compressor is bad. We definitely have some running gear problems up there. Oh my goodness, yeah, we got some work here, so. Alright, so we were only able to use the OBS scanner and the electric meter because this is a electric car. There's obviously no fuel or anything. So the first thing I can tell you right now, this battery is no good, which is super good for us because we do have a battery charger. We can just charge that up and fix that. That's something we don't have to buy. It saves us like $100. It's nothing too crazy. So there we are. Oh my goodness. So there's no, like, you can't see the engine from in. Oh no, wait, there you go. There's the engine cover. Oh, you have to hold and take it off. Okay, which still doesn't give you a way to see inside the car. So the best thing we can do is basically come in from the side. So I did notice that definitely this one here I think is no good. So let's take a quick look. So yeah, we got a bad battery. There's the compressor we were talking about, battery module, and a relay is done. The cables aren't working properly, and then this is all suspension stuff that we can't get in there. So we haven't figured out everything just yet, but we are getting there. So, all right. Oh, we got a junction box hiding in here. The junction box Proton ER. Not seeing anything else from the top, so let's lift her up and come at her from the bottom. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a pain. So to get this compressor off, we have to remove this cable, and to remove this cable, it has to come from the top. That is frustrating. And it looks like to remove this gearbox, we're going to have to remove all of this. Oh my goodness. We're going to start with pulling these tires off so we can get the drive shafts out. Alright, so yeah. Alright. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through these batteries here. I do believe it's this one over here needs to be replaced. So we'll take out the defective battery module. Oh, looks like the axle housing over here is no good either. So that'll be a suspension issue. But right now we're just working on the engine components. Electric cars are definitely out of my wheelhouse, so I really need to make sure we go through here and do this right. Alright, it's pulled off. Now we can get at the gearbox finally. I have to say, I wonder if this is what electric cars actually look like when you open them up. Alright, the rest of this engine does look relatively good. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, so we got the gearbox, covers and everything. Car does not stop, relay and battery. Engine is working but choppy. Alright, so it looks like once we have purchased our new set of parts, then we will be able to get this thing running. So alright, I must say that was a expensive shopping trip. We had over 7,000 going into that, and these were the parts we bought, and that cost us $4,000. I know this battery module right here was $1,500 alone. So definitely expensive to own a electric car. So did pull the fuse out over here, so we'll replace that guy. And I do think it'll be safest to start from the bottom up, gearbox and everything. And there we have it. Our electric engine is back together. The fuse boxes, new fuse has been replaced. Batteries have been replaced. Batteries been charged. We'll throw the engine cover back on here. And we are going to take this to the test track, because I did say we'd go last time, and we didn't get the chance, and I want to show you guys. And this will help us nail down suspension problems. So let's take this little car for a spin. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness, this thing is insane right off the... Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing just wants to get loose. Look at this. Just straight up drifting. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was rough. Okay, we gotta take it a little bit easy. We don't wanna wreck the customer's car. This thing is insane. How did this guy even get it here? You hit the gas and this thing just starts spinning. Oh my goodness, this thing is terrifying. How do you drive this? It doesn't even stay straight. All right, well that was a crazy ride. I mean, no wonder they brought it in. You just hit the gas and the whole thing goes squirrely. However, everything showed up good on that test. Like, the only thing is an outer tie rod, so it looks like it's going to be all visual checking once again. Oh my goodness. We need to unlock the test path is what we need to do. The test path would make this a lot easier. So just from when we were putting the engine together, we did notice that this axle knuckle housing is gone, so we are pulling this apart to get a new one of those. And everything we had to remove just to get that part off looked good. No issues, so I think that's the only issue we've got on the rear end. Looks like we've got a bad shock absorber, definitely a bad steering rack. Outer tie rod for sure. That bushing looks good. Oh, this did test all those bushings, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I have removed all the parts that I can see that are wrong, so let's take a quick look and see if we found everything. So, front shock absorber, sloppy steering, and the rear. There we go. So we have everything. We'll put our shopping list together and get these parts replaced. Okay, so this was a pretty expensive rebuild for sure. I mean, we've burnt about $5,000 to fix this guy's car for him. And it'll have some bonus money on top of that. So this should be a really nice payout. This is what I was talking about. It looks like our regular jobs are starting to almost surpass what the story jobs are giving us for money. So this is really exciting. Alright, that looks like the front end put back together. Jump on back here to the rear. And that should be this car all back together now. So we had 7,000 going into this. Looks like we spent about 5 repairing the car. So I'm really hoping we get about a $7,000 payout. So like a $2,000 profit with the bonus money. That might be a little ambitious, but I am hoping. So let's find out here. Oh my goodness. What? There's no way. I was hoping for 7 and I thought that might be a little much, but no. After we got a $10,000 bonus. What was this bonus for? Oh my goodness. You got almost $18,000. We made a $12,000 profit off of this. Oh my goodness. Bring on the electric cars, please. That is enough to buy a paint shop and still have $4,000 left over. Oh my goodness. Alright, we do not have any jobs right now for bonus money or XP. Or, sorry, this one's got bonus XP. Nothing looks super... Oh, a Supra. Knocking from suspension cards, hard to repair all running gear parts, and loud exhaust. So these two jobs are a little bit on the bigger side. This one is suspension and exhaust. I don't really think we're going to get a good payout from either of these. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to take a quick trip to the junkyard, and when we come back, we'll check out some more jobs. Maybe we'll start putting together our Superbird here in a little bit here. So I'll let you guys know what I found. All right, everyone. So here we are in the junkyard. You can see it's kind of a cloudy day, and I did say I was going to let you know if I found anything. So I just want to start off by you spawn over here by this gate over here, and look at what the first car I see hanging out in the junkyard is. Another supercar. I think this is supposed to be a Ferrari. It looks like a Ferrari. There's no way we can buy this. Comes with the V12 in it. It's DLC. Yeah, they want $30,000 for this 96 Ferrari. That's what we're going to call her. It would be so cool to be able to buy this and take it home and, mess with it. But we do not have those kind of funds. But if we get a couple more of those electric car jobs, we might be able to pull something off. And then there is a second car sitting up here. This is actually an electric car. This looks like a Tesla, but it's called the Atom 330. Has that electric engine. Looks like they want $7,000 for it. So repairing one of these and rebuilding it could be fun, but that would be insanely expensive. You guys saw how much it was to buy all brand new parts, and I don't know enough about this car to be able to find stuff in the junkyard and rebuild it. It would take a little bit more of an investment than we're quite ready for, or than I'm ready for, whichever one. But, so yeah, I'm going to keep digging around the junkyard here. I'll keep you guys posted if I find anything else crazy, like another Ferrari sitting in the junkyard. Alright, catch you guys in a minute. Alright, hey guys, I did tell you I'd let you know if we found anything else here in the junkyard. Obviously, we have seen this car before. This is the Eclipse or Talon, whichever one you would like to call it. I do want to call it the Eclipse because the back name is Moon and Moon Eclipse. It does feel like it's an Eclipse, not a Talon. So this one has the fancier bumper on it and stuff like that. So it looks like it was kind of getting all sportsy and stuff like that. If we look at it here, it has the inline 4. This is a 4. This isn't, no. No, this is a 4-wheel drive version of the Eclipse. This would be an all-wheel drive car. Oh, that is actually really cool and would make a super cool project. They want $9,000 for it. That is kind of tempting. I mean, that would be putting another project car in our garage. But I think what we're going to do when we get back to the garage is we're going to buy that garage expansion and get the workbench, because we can start tearing down the Superbird and repairing whatever parts it has. And then we can actually start maybe making some money off of these cars. Like, we could just get a little bit more money from them just repairing parts. So I'm thinking that might be what we do when we get back. We do have enough money for that. So, but this is actually really cool, and I feel like that's a bit of a rare gem, so I'm sad. And it's purple. I know my girlfriend would absolutely love me to pick this car up right now. Purple is her favorite color, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, we can't. Alright, I'm gonna keep digging, guys. I'll let you know. Alright everyone, welcome back to the garage, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. That was probably one of the best visits to the junkyard we've had. We saw those 2 awesome cars, well 3 I guess if you want to include the electric. Super awesome, but look at the parts we managed to squeeze out of there. We got fenders for our car, we've got a battery which can be charged, we've got our tail light, we've got a front bumper, we've got doors, We've got a lot of extra stuff here that we didn't have before, so I am very excited to get started here. I do want to go to the toolbox, and our first garage expansion is going to cost us $10,000, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that for us. So that opens up the shop area back here. So this does leave us with $8,000. I do want to quickly check, do we have any kind of crazy jobs available? Nothing too nuts, no bonus money. So yeah, no, we're not going to be working on anything just yet. So the workbench is only $1,500, so that's not too bad. So we're going to pick that up too, because this is going to drastically help us. It'll be right here, so you can see we've got a couple of repair tables. You can use them in any part of the shop if you want. There is no specifications to the difference or anything like that, but with these guys, we will be able to put our Magnum or our Superbird so much more valuable, and we'll be able to fix it for so much less. I just want to quickly, a brake lathe would be really nice, and a body repair station. Those are two that I would really love to pick up, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. So we're going to pull the Superbird in, and we're going to start putting some parts on and stuff, and we're going to start doing a little bit of restoration finally. Alright, so here we are. We have brought our bird back to the shop. I am gonna start with pulling off all of the body panels. I'm gonna pull out the seat. Oh, you're just sitting in the car, hanging out. How's it going, guys? Alright, we're gonna go to interior, disassemble. We're gonna remove the seat and the steering wheel. Alright, so we have stripped our Superbird here down to the frame. You can see the engine still in it and everything, so I'm not too worried about that. I do want to throw our welder at it. It's going to cost us $1,500. We're getting a little low on money doing this, but you know what? No, we will. Let's not do this. You know what? We're gonna learn from our mistakes. Let's check jobs real quickly. Bonus XP. This one's got no bonuses. No bonuses. No bonuses and no bonuses. This general gearbox, shifts are up. This looks like it might be a decent job with some bonus XP, but again, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? We're going to move our car back to the car wash station. We're going to grab that Skyline job. We do still have the customer's job too that we should probably work on actually before we get too out of our wheelhouse. Alright, so I've made the executive decision. I apologize. We are going to finish this story mission for this episode today. He was expecting us to do this in a timely manner, and I'm sorry it's taking us so long to get here, but we were so all over the place. So we're gonna go all the body panels, other tasks. So the engine there's nothing discovered on the engine, so we just basically have to start pulling it apart and see what we can find. So I'm gonna tear into her here, and we'll get cracking. Alright, so I've pulled off all the parts off the top end of the engine to the points that I can see anyways. There might be some more to pull off, but we're going to start now at the bottom, tear out the bottom and see. If we don't have to pull the entire engine, I would like to avoid that. Alright, so we've pulled off the bottom oil pan here, and it's looking like the rods, pistons, everything underneath is looking good, so I don't think we have to tear too much more into the top end. So we're going to close that out and we're going to take a look. So as you can see, we have a long list of parts. There is still 4 missing, however, which does make me wonder what could be wrong. This is generic stuff, though. It's nothing to do with the engine specifically. So we do need to charge up some batteries here, though. Alright, so we're here at the back end of the engine, and you can see the rear drive axle is gone on this guy. The bushings are looking okay, but we have learnt the hard way that it could be the ones hidden. Alright, so we removed the drive axles, and once we removed those, we were able to see the wheel hub bearing in here, which was also gone. So you can see here now we have everything pulled off. We're ready to start reassembling this car. We have our battery charging, so we're good there. We'll charge this one. Let's go to the workbench and see if there's anything we can repair for a nice price. Oh, okay, so to use this... Okay, we have to go spend our skill points. Alright, so we're back at the toolbox here. We need to actually spend our skill points in order to start using some stuff. So you can see here we have 15 available points. We have not been doing that. So we are going to get started on that. So we're going to get the renovator. Alright, so we just went straight for it. We collected all the renovator stuff, so that way there are tons of parts we are going to be able to fix. There we go. So you can see we've got lots of stuff here. A lot of the old stuff that we've been holding on to. This is for sure. So you can see there, that's how you do it. You start the repair. You try to get it into the green. If you hit the green, the part becomes repaired. It gets a certain percentage, or you have a chance of instant repair. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to repair as much of the Skyline parts as I think I can get. Alright, so it didn't look like there was much there to be able to repair. So we're gonna create our shopping list here, and we're gonna get this car fixed up. Alright, we've got our shopping list here. You can see this is a decent sized list, so hopefully it's not too expensive and we run out of money again. Alright, there we are. That cost us around $2,000 to get it all back together, so let's get going here. And alright, and with that, the bottom is back together. We can start on the engine once again. I would like to take a moment to point out how tedious this engine is when you have to remove this camshaft. Look at all these caps. I think there's 12 of them, but there's 12 on each side. Sorry, there's 7. So there's 14 total, and you gotta go through just like this. Put this radiator fan on before the belt tensioner. You can see the belt tensioner is like tucked right in there. That would be so brutal to work on in real life, trying to get it tucked in behind this belt. I mean, the belt would be loose without the tensioner on it, but so I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But putting the belt on before the tensioner also seems kind of interesting. I don't think you'd usually do that. You'd have to take the belt off first to remove the tensioner, of course. We're gonna go through here and drain all the fluids out. Replace all the fluids in the car. Don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see the green actually reflecting off of the exhaust manifold, which I think is a really cool little minor detail. Alright, and that is the engine fully back together. You can see all that. Needs new oil still. I did replace the filter, and then we just have to do the body panels, which I believe is basically every single body panel that this car has. I'll fill her up with some oil before we start tearing off all the body panels. There we are. All right, that's all the body panels removed. Let's go purchase some new ones. I'm gonna throw them on the shopping list here. All right, and we ran out of money again. We're really not. I'm really not doing a very good job on managing the money here. We're gonna throw on the parts I was able to pick up. Alright, we did have a case to open up. We did pick up a little bit of extra money for that. And a couple of upgrade tokens. So I'm gonna go through... 1 second, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go through and sell some of the parts we have in our inventory and see if we can make up some money here. Alright, so we went through, we sold pretty much all the body panels and everything that we've been holding on to. I still have a bunch of stuff that we can obviously sell, but we're gonna see what we can make happen here. Alright, we are down to $36. We still have a couple things we need to pick up. Both taillights, which is going to cost us about $1,100. So we do have to sell some more things. We're going to go through our list and sell some more stuff once again. Alright everyone, we pulled it off. We had to get rid of more parts than I would have liked to. There was some stuff I really wanted. There was some stuff I really wanted to hold on to and use in another build, but obviously my poor money managing skills have doomed us once again. So the car is officially put back together. It isn't as nice as I wanted it to be. I wanted to use the welder to fix up the frame. I wanted to actually write on the license plate the proper plate number, that what they had back here. Oh no, I've made another mistake. Oh my goodness, I need another license plate. And the mistakes just keep on coming. So we're down to $5, but the job is complete. We pulled it off. The car is complete. We are going to be making $22,000 off of this job. So thank you so much. We needed it. We need the money. So here we go. Send her on out. Goodbye. I'm sorry, sir. You can come back in. I don't mind fixing her up again one day. But that puts us back up in a really healthy spot. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go spend some more of it. As I'll never learn my lesson. We're going to pick ourselves up a salvaging station finally. I want to buy us a brake lathe. And I definitely want this engine stand. And I would like this body repair shop. That puts us at 13. So that is where we're going to stop that. So all of these parts are going to be to help us in our restoration project. Should be good. Super excited. We still have lots of parts to salvage and bust up. We have our engine stand way over there. So we'll get started on that in the next episode. So thank you everyone so much for watching. This was insane. I'm just at a little bit of a loss of words. I really gotta get this nailed down and stop overstretching our money. But I do it anyways. So, thanks again so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.